Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Is Where Words Do Come to Life. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Look, so you see the title, Mayor Lightfoot disregarding Demeanor for What's Right. I saw video happen a couple of months ago that Mayor Lightfoot and an alderman got into a little tiff. Now, there was two sides to the story that the alderman said she put her finger in her face. And the alderman asked her to take her hand down, which she did, but the yelling and screaming persisted. This is not the first time I heard that. I've heard this before, that her temperament towards other is not so pleasant. And I'm asking a question. How do you feel that screaming, yelling at somebody, putting your finger in somebody's face is okay as a leader and somebody who wants respect? Because I was always told you have to give respect to get respect. And when I saw that they had to dismiss their session, their city council meeting for some foolishness, you're acting like a bunch of 5-year-olds in an adult body. I'm not understanding. And then later on, the article went on to say that the lady whose house was violated because they thought that the person whom they was looking for was on electronic monitor was in her premises. The lady who they left butt naked in her house as they walked through her house, the police department, and then eventually they threw a comforter over her, just threw it over her, and you can hear this lady crying, and then you all want to deny her suit? Mayor Lightfoot, please. It's caught on camera. If it was a white woman standing there that was violated like that, it wouldn't even be a question. None whatsoever. And here is the other side to this. Electronic monitoring is monitored. So how did that mistake really happen when it tells you where the person is residing, and that person was right across the hallway? So how do you make a mistake like that and don't think you should pay that woman for violating her premises, violating her right, violating her privacy? You have the nerve to deny it? Really? When it was caught on police camera, it wasn't the right house. Period. She deserved to be paid for her humiliation, her embarrassment, the trauma that caused her, because clearly you can hear her crying. It just shows that you all are a bunch of heartless assholes. Really. There is no other name to call it but what I just called it. And there's no need to sugarcoat what you did to that woman. Somebody who pay rent for a place of peace, a place of privacy. They work hard. They come home. They can walk around their house butt naked. And then you invade those premises and then leave her standing there on camera without any clothes, exposed. Totally exposed. And they walking past her like she's nobody. Like they don't give a damn about her standing there with no clothes on. They don't care. And then eventually, after about 15 minutes, they come back and then they don't give her the confidence. They throw it on her because you know why? She's handcuffed, butt naked and handcuffed. And you got the audacity to deny what she put before the city as it relates to being violated by the police department. You should slap your own ass for that dumbass decision. Bottom line. How would you feel if it was you that they walked in your house and did it to you? How would you feel if it was your mother, your sister, your brother, or one of your family members that they did that to? How would you feel? See, it's easy to say what you don't want to do when it's not you. Stand in that woman's shoes. That is a video that will never go away. That video lives on the internet forever and a day. That embarrassment, that trauma stays there. We don't need no elected officials. Hell, a bunch of kids can run these offices better than y'all supposed to be grown individuals. Because you all don't give a damn about the people. You don't care about the people. None whatsoever. You care about making sure the expressways that's already fixed get rebroken up and fixed again, but you negate the side streets. You make sure downtown is covered and the suburbs are covered, but you don't take care of the south and the west sides, where the south sides are coming up to par. The west side is still in need. You care about taking care of those who financially provide for you. But when constituents that put your asses in the seat ask you for some transparency, ask you for some honesty, ask you to be fair, upfront, and right, y'all don't think about that because y'all some selfish ass hoes. That's what I called you. That's what I meant, and that's what I said. Y'all selfish as hell. And there's a place in hell for all of y'all, for real. It is. So I would not tell anybody that I am a Christian. I would not tell anybody that I know God because y'all don't have none of the characteristics of him, period. Y'all don't have no compassion, none of that. Your lives are okay. Y'all make decisions on people's lives and lead them in hardship and everything else. And that just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. So get that woman her money. She deserves it. For the embarrassment, for the wrongful entry, for leaving her standing there, exposed in humiliation, and the trauma behind that, because you can hear that in her voice, the fear of them coming in. Somebody just getting home from work, and I done had a hard day work, and I come home to relax and undress, and somebody breaks in my property in which I pay rent to, and walk past me like I'm nobody. And I have to lie about I'm the only one here when the person you was looking for across the hall. That means your systems don't work. Y'all don't pass out proper information. There was no apology given. There was nothing. And this is supposed to be okay that you want to deny her suit. Y'all need to pay her every penny she deserves and some. And some. And if you don't do it, she should make y'all life a living hell. You deserve to make a living hell. Because it's always the black and brown who get the short end of the stick. Always. It's always the black and brown. And I got a problem with that. I got a real problem with that. So Mayor Lightfoot, you need to fix it. You need to fix it. You send me that email talking about all the process and procedure you put in place. Well, that should have been in place before that incident happened. Y'all want to correct shit after the fact. And I'm sure that when the first time, because I've seen videos where it has happened before, where y'all traumatize kids. And y'all go to bed at night and thinking that's okay? Really? And you call yourself a leader? You call yourself representing the people? Y'all not representing the people. You represent your damn selves. That's what you're doing. You're sitting in those seats to collect the check. Have you done some things? A few. I'll give you credit for that. But the impact you should have been making, you ain't made no impact. I was a little impressed with you. Now I'm not impressed with you at all. I'm disappointed. Very much so. So your team can take this however they want to. But the facts remains. Don't disrespect anybody. Don't do nothing to someone you would not want done to you. You're not nobody's mother. To put your finger in somebody's face, to yell and scream like you chastising another grown individual. And I heard that's your MO. That's what you do. That's what you do. They don't give you no broad shoulders. They don't make you look good. Matter of fact, that kind of attitude and that kind of temperament don't make you look good at all. It makes you a very ugly individual. It does. Very ugly. Now, people going to like you or they're not. But to do the things that you do would definitely make people not like you at all. And they would be glad to see you go. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. All right? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to you soon.